Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. I don't need that American. At least that's what I heard from Canelo. He doesn't need no damn American David Benavidez for no Cinco de Mayo fight. Cuatro de Mayo and shit. He doesn't need no goddamn Yankee. No janky. You don't need the janky, man. Canelo wasn't trying to hear that yesterday, was he? He let them know with the quickness. Them dumbass reporters, man, I think they intentionally word their questions the kind of way to get under these fighters' skin. Talking about, well, we heard David Benavidez offered you a fight where he would only take $5 million and you would get like 50, 60 million. Canelo was like, what? What do you mean he offered me something? He doesn't bring nothing to the table for me. You know, I'm the one that makes the money here, 50, 60. I can make more than that fighting anybody. I don't need him. I'm the one who makes offers to him. And Canelo said there's no truth, absolutely no truth that he knows of. And he said he knows everything, that David Benavidez being offered $5 million to fight him and then that fight not materializing. And Canelo has no interest in fighting David Benavidez unless, and this is what you have to listen to, that man said, 150 or $200 million, then I'll fight him. I'm not making that up. You go look at the goddamn interview. He was like, why would I fight him? The money that they're talking about, I can make that fight in anybody. He was like, pay me 150 million or 200 million, then yes, then I'll fight him, no problem. So Canelo doesn't want to fight David Benavidez unless he gets paid. I said that shit in the video. I said, get that motherfucker 150 million, 100, 150 million, 200 million. I said, then he'll fight him. And Canelo said it yesterday. He understands what he's up against David Benavidez. Is he afraid of him? I don't think so. But I think he knows David Benavidez is a big boy. And he may look at David Benavidez and Canelo at night sleeping and dreaming about, he may see a Benavidez, a David Benavidez Bivol. You know they be hyphenating their last names and shit. He may see a Benavidez Bivol, and that's why he don't want to mess with him. Because of the size, the reach, the work rate. That could be what Canelo's like, shit, I'm really not a 168 pounder. So if I'm going to fight this colossal, young, strong American, shit, they're going to have to pay me. So bottom line is he doesn't need that goddamn American. He ain't messing with him. David, sorry to tell you, man, you a janky. Don't worry about it. I'm a janky too, man. I've heard it before. But you also get called, Mexican and Ecuadorian, just like I get told, hey, you from that other country. Like, motherfucker, it's hard to find somewhere to fit in, boy, when you have so much beautiful culture. But David, bottom line is, Canelo ain't fighting David Benavidez. He's not fighting you unless he gets $150, $200 million. I don't need him. He does nothing for me. Those were Canelo's words. And you know what? He's right. He's absolutely right. And this is what y'all need to pay attention to. It's just like with Gervonta Davis. He can go out here and make 8 figures, easy, without having to go in here and fight a killer. He can fight anybody and make that kind of money. And that's what we're dealing with here with Gervonta Davis and Canelo. They both know that they don't need to come out here and make themselves super uncomfortable to become super rich. Simple. That's a mentality, man. And it's good to be in that position. And that's a good conversation. It makes for a good video. I think I may do one on that. Because, boxing fans want to support Canelo, Gervonta Davis, these other fighters, to come out here and like Bud Crawford, to be like, you know what? I'm going to sit out here and take the biggest fights that are the most financially rewarding fight instead of the biggest threats because I put my work in. Boxing fans can support that if you put the work in. But some people still to this day feel like Canelo ain't really put the work in. Some people feel like Gervonta Davis hasn't put the work in. Some people feel Terrence Crawford hasn't put the work in. You know, that's crazy to me about Terrence Crawford, but Tank, whatever. Canelo, I think that's a little bit crazy too, man, but none of them have done what Floyd Mayweather did. None of them have done what Oscar De La Hoya did. So let's just put some things in perspective. You know, them guys are fighting everybody. Every goddamn body. But the bottom line is they're going to do what they want. And if they can make multiples of millions of dollars fighting the goddamn cabman and tomato cans, then, you know, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But the bottom line, Canelo's like, I don't need that American. That's what I heard. I don't need him. I'm going to help out my fellow countryman, Munguia. Mexico y Mexico, hermano y hermano. We're going to find out who's más macho. Or however the hell that shit go that guy's always saying. That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents, man. Y'all in the breeze.